Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, we have a deck full of pretty solid minions. We have some options for removal, like I've got 2 hexes, so I theoretically can draw the right thing to take care of incredibly massive and bad minions. And once I get later on, I do have 2 fire elementals, so I can do some killing of things that is very efficient and handy. But mostly, I need my minions to be winning all the way along, which means I have to be really on curve. So, of course, when I start getting imperfect draws, I'm going to be screwed. I do have a gorilla and 2 tinkers, which work well with mechs, except the gnome tinker, what's-his-face. He's a very strong 3-drop, but this is my only mech that costs less than him. So, it's actually unlikely to work out that well. We're going to keep it in the starting hand, because there's that Flame Tongue Totem again, very strong. I'm not sure it's going to be as strong this time, because, of course, if my opponent kills anything, then I'll run into a situation very rapidly where, like, the totem might have nothing to work with. Now, you could argue that since I can spend 2 mana and make a totem, I shouldn't have to concentrate so much on having 2-cost minions in my deck. Now, a lot of it is just how it worked out in the arena, but oh, well, whatever, let's try it. If my opponent doesn't kill this guy, I will be in a magnificent position. I'm assuming he's going to kill. Yeah. That's how it goes. There was no reason to not try, though. It would just be silly. Because that hitting my opponent for 6 and then getting this guy as a 4/4 and getting a spare part for it on the next turn would have been, like, flawless victory. This is a 3 damage weapon. I can kill that mofo. Rumbling Elemental, that's cool. That's cool. But I think just killing that thing is better. Prevents him from buffing it. Because I can't count on this guy to kill it, and even if he hit it... Now, I want to save this and not use it till I get another mech out. My opponent doesn't know necessarily that I don't have any mechs lying around. But yeah, I need to draw a mech, like, now. Like, nowify. Damn. So, if I put this out, there's a 50-50 chance my Ogre Brute will kill that guy. And it'll be cool. Otherwise, it'll do a bunch of damage, and then I won't be able to play anything good. Or, I could play this guy, and he will get the +2/+2 regardless. But if this hits that, then I can take 4 damage and take it out. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's do this. Probably get Shadow Word Death, but it was a worthy attempt anyway, because that is a big dude. If he doesn't get Shadow Word Death. Or, like, silenced or something, but if he gets silenced, my opponent... I still have Guy out there. Okay. Oh my god, I could Wind Speaker him right now. I could go Wind Speaker, Flame Tongue Totem, Beatings. I'm not going to do it that way. I don't think. I play this guy now, I get the spare part, but then I can't do that much else with my turn, actually. Maybe I will just do this. Getting him out would be cool, too. This thing's probably going to die. I think I should do him and make a totem. I'll just kill that. Ordinary style. 4 hit points is still quite a bit. I was going to say, if I get a healing totem, it's more than 4. But now, I can potentially get some good value out of this guy. I'm well set up for it. Ah, with the Holy Fire, bite me. That sucks, now the mech thing doesn't work. Bloodlust. Okay, still do some damage. I like saving this guy as a kill thing, but seriously, let's, well, okay, he's gonna be a bit of a kill thing. This is actually, holy crap. Now, when I reverse him, temporary bonuses become permanent. Take that. So, again, he was a 4/6, he became a 6/4, and then he gets the temporary bonus again, which is why he's so big. And he's going to do 2 random damage, and then I'm going to hit you for a quad billion damage. Hi! That's pretty sick. You need like a light bomb. Do you have a light bomb? Things that are not light bomb are unlikely to succeed in preventing your inevitable demise. That's good. Yeah, but you wish you did that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, the emergency coolant! That will actually slow him down a little. So I'm gonna have to get out some guys, because I can't... Bloodlust alone will not kill my opponent this turn. So... let's just play some guys. Do that in a totem. That's not that exciting, but let's do it anyway. I forgot about the battlecry damage. I should have factored that in my math. This would still be a 6. I still couldn't have killed him. But I should have been paying more attention to that. Because, yeah. This is sick right now. He's not normally anywhere near this good. Just in case you were wondering. Opponent is super dead. Yeah, that does nothing.
You have been.
Yep. And he hadn't seen the bloodlust I was going to do after playing one of my battlecry guys from 2 random damage. Well, that went well. Twice in a row I have had very good draws. I am waiting for the bad draw bust to hit me. Is this coming? Get his 4-way flashers on.
Brawl versus Gul'dan.
Never took to pass. The bad draw bust. That is looking like a pretty solid start, considering I don't have the coin. I guess I'll keep you guys. He's funny, because I have, like, 3 spells in my whole deck. 2 of them are hexes, actually. If he's out and I hex something, it dies, which is kind of funny. Although, the fact that you've already hexed it means that the killing it is usually not that important, but, again, they do get a minion with taunt. There are situations where you're like, oh my god, this is so not a polymorph in this situation, even though it is normally a cheaper polymorph. Polymorph, of course, also comes with a class who can just pay 2 mana to kill a 1/1. Whereas Shaman cannot quite as easily kill the toad. Okay, well, he looks like he's asking for an Annoyatron. So he could kill one of my 3/2s and get really good value, or he can fight my Annoyatron and not get such good value.
I wonder.
Annoyatron, doing its annoying job. So what is he going to do with his mana is what I want to know. Whether he attacks, doesn't attack, noodles,
So
don't
many
noodles. Don't really care that much. It's what he does with his mana. Does he I think if he had some way to eliminate Annoyatron, he would. Now, speaking of annoying, it would have been a really good time to draw my Frost Shock, but I will take this.
Something needs tinkering?
That's fine. I forgot I had Annoyatron as like another 2-cost mech. Works out really super good for him. And now I have a spare part that I could use with this guy.
Something needs tinkering?
Really? You're harshing my buzz, man. No, now that's not... Now the Flametron is not doing as good for me. Okay. Can't play him and freeze the 4/4. You got an emergency coolant too. What is with this crazy mirror draw bullshit? I would just like the forward emotion to bite me. I maybe should have just hit him, but I don't actually have any battle cries in my hand, so no. I'll hang on to him for now. He's probably never going to do as well as he did that last game. Ever. Hey, we have the same card back. That is interesting. 2 people who think that that's, like, one of the coolest card backs that is out there without spending money. Because I really like this card. Yeah. So, Pyrifying might have some value now. At least it kills that. Doesn't do that much good. It does mean that he can kill that also. It's not fantastic, but I think it's what we're going to have to do. Does it matter what I freeze? I don't know.
Do you like to play with fire?
I think I'm going to freeze him. Now the question is, do I play this guy and kill that and leave my stuff all at 1 hit point, or do I make a healing totem? Because healing my guys would be cool. But I'm gonna make a totem. It is a healing totem, which is cool. You guys are still gonna be somewhat vulnerable, but I do like the healing. He has a Hellfire now. He's playing it, or a Demon Fire. He could have drawn a Demon Fire. Kill everyone. Nope. Okay. Should I hex that? That seems like super excessive. Like, not a great plan. I could play this guy, use him to kill the 4/2, make a totem.
What to do?
If this guy had one more turn of healing under his belt, he could kill that thing in one shot. It would be okay, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna kill the 4/2 with him.
For the king! For honor!
He's gonna get extra 1/1s out of that, but I think I'm just gonna ignore it for now and do stuff. That's a fair amount of damage I can do. Got a big army. The healing totem is cool. It so often does nothing. This game it has already done a lot. Of course, we've seen games where I'm like a mage and it completely screws me. Aww. Fine. Hey! Okay, first up, do I have lethal damage? I don't have Bloodlust in my hand, so probably not. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not even close. Fair enough.
What to do?
Getting him out to protect my guys might be good.
Magic detected.
Go on, killing things. Don't really want to play this guy. It just seems like having too much stuff out. Plus, I'm getting close to Totem Lock. Taunt Totem, yay! Totem for the win. Or is desperately trying to draw his like Hellfire or something. Power overwhelming? Okay. Glad I got that taunt totem. What else though? What is the other thing you're doing? Volcanic. Okay. I don't know if I can kill him. Drillabot is pretty sweet, but I have to do that if I'm not killing him. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is totally not lethal damage. I can't play him first to get the random 2 and it probably wouldn't work, so. Okay. So we're gonna go Gorillatron instead, I think. Although if I play him, I'm not gonna be able to hex that thing, but it's not the worst. I'm mostly killing my opponent in the face, so I'm not as concerned about that part. Junkbot would be... I'd probably play Junkbot if I had the mana to play him right now, but I don't, and I may have no mechs left by my turn, so maybe not the Clockwork... The Clockwork Knight is bigger, though. Now, let's take the Piloted Shredder anyway. Mana Vision. Okay, so I've got to make room for something so that I can make a totem.
There is little time for honor.
So let's go for board control then. Opponent having no minions alive is just a better situation in general, even though I could have had him pretty damn low. Okay.
My shield.
Okay,
for Argus.
that's not what I was worried about. So, let's see. Do I have lethal yet? I don't think so. I can do this and him, though, which is a lot. Oh my god. I can't put together 4 damage without losing this guy. That's so sad. Okay, I'm going to have to not blow him up the way I wanted to, I guess. This way, I can kill that and still get through. But yeah, otherwise, I only had 3 attack damage other than him on the board. I couldn't kill a 3/4 zombie. I wanted to spare this, obviously, because it does most damage. You do that. Wow. I know I do. I do win. Okay, 3 games in, and so far having good minions has been good enough, but I think the matchmaking is going to get a little bit harder on me, and of course my draws can't continue to be favorable forever. So we'll just have to see how much further I can get next time. If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.